Hello? Okay. Um. Oh dear. I am starting to not like what I'm doing right now. Why are you vibrating like that? Okay. So sorry, guys, if this is like weird. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to fix it. Like, if you see it, if you like hear an echo, I'm really sorry. Like, let's see. Does that help? I mean, does that sound better? Let me see something real fast. Okay. Wait a minute. You guys can't hear me, can you? Oh wait, yes you can. Oops. What do you mean my output's low? Okay. So, please, if you can hear me and it's not staticky or jittery, please say something. It would greatly help me because I need to make sure you can hear me and you know, things don't go haywire. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Ethan. And thank you, Shadowfang. Hey, by the way, I did see. Oh, there's a slight echo. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks so much. It's already a problem, and I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. Let me see. Um, uh, how you get rid of this echo? Noise suppression? Let's try noise suppression, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let's try, um, this. Wait, is this better? Does it echo now? Does it? Oh boy. Wait, I hope it doesn't echo. I'm sorry. Yes, I see you, Glaze Ice 471. I am so sorry. I saw you as a second person, so don't worry. I saw you. You're alive. Okay. Is this better, guys? I don't want to start and then, even though I should have been prepared and I'm trying to tell you right now. I was being prepared, but things came and oh good, you don't hear echo. Good. All right. So, well, you know what I'm going to do when it turns like 4, I guess, then I'll start. Other than that, welcome everybody who's early. Yay! Thanks, Glaze Eyes. Thanks. And thank you, Shadowfang. I hate that that there's an echo, but you know what? It's better than what it was before. I learn as I go. And because of that, this is the second live video. So we're just gonna wait until everyone comes around for. So while you guys wait, I need to prepare. All right, let's see what we got here. But then I had what was first? Oh, wait. Think. still have my pen. Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright, guys, just 10 more minutes until we begin, and then we'll go. Oh, yeah, Batman 2018. It's a nice music. At first, I thought it would be generic, but you know, I like it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to show you yet. Oh, ha, you guys can't see it though, so ha ha ha. Alright, let's see. Ah, there we go. Let's test out the good old pen. Pencil. Can't today. Slow as. Slow. Slow, so slow. Oh, that's how it looks? Oops. Let's make it bigger. Slightly big. No, stop it. Okay. So I can at least see what the world is going on. That looks about right. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. a boy. It's a boy. It was a boy. Okay, let's stop this Wii music and do the real music here. Not really. All right. Finally. All right, guys. Hi, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. If it's the night, you should probably go to bed and look at this tomorrow. But if you can't help it but want to talk to me, then just don't get in trouble with your parents or anyone who's taking care of you. All right, other than that, all right, guys. It's been a while. I understand it's been a while. Everybody's been waiting, especially with my animations and whatnot, ever since Tommy became a success. And to tell you the truth, I had an inkling that it would do alright, but I didn't think it would do so much that in the past few, um, you know, it would get 9,000 views. I'm still shocked that many people liked it, but I am confused that not many people look at it. Like, I'm not trying to, I hope I don't sound greedy. I just think, like, all the other Thomas animes that are out there is, like, you know, like, weird and whatnot. It kind of like that weird SpongeBob anime someone made called Narmake. I might be saying his name wrong. But other than that, that's okay. Uh, I know you guys have questions beyond galore, but here's the funny thing, and I'm gonna get to it. The reason why I wasn't working or you didn't see so many updates during the past months, my computer cord broke. And guess who broke it? Me. So I don't want too much of, oh, poor you. No, it was me. I was being stupid. I should have put it in a place that was safer. And it took me a while to get the money so I can, how you want to say it, buy a new one. And not only that, my computer is old. So hopefully after this I can get a new one because I have a love-hate relationship with my Dell, which I want to call it Adele. And so with that, though, I'm going to just continue and hopefully after this video, I can earn something of money or whatever you guys like to call it so I can get a new computer, especially one that's faster because right now it's slow as I am trying or going to, I don't know, just inking this so-called picture. What else was I thinking? Yes. Also, if you guys notice, or hopefully you can see, I have the EX of Clip Studio Paint. I do not have Pro anymore because I bought that. And for a good steal too. It was on eBay, and not like from an earthy weird person, like a credible source. And I got it because at first I was gonna buy it and it was gonna cost me money. And the reason why I bought it though, the EX version, I can't do animation up to only 24, like, wait, I can only do 24 frames of animation on Pro, which made me, like, upset. How is it that you buy the Pro and you don't have the full capabilities of animating, but in the EX you have all of it, so that's why I have it, if you guys notice the thing on top. But other than that, for those who were wondering what I was doing with Squeak, guess what? The competition I entered, the competition that I was in, I lost. So I went to Squeak, and it's a British online story, I want to say server, where you can publish your own stories, but really when I was in there for like a good few months, the only type of stories they have really, and I don't know if I'm good at that certain genre, is like young adult type of stories. I mean, there's other stories there, like for children and religion and all that, but there's like a little, if not even a niche of other things. Like, it has manga, but I don't see any, so I don't understand why they have that. I guess for the first future one, and I kind of wish it was me, but it's not me. But so yeah, but I earned a lot of experience of completing a story. And if you like, I can put links to that story. And it was fan fiction though, so it's not like, oh, your own creative story. No, it is, but it's my view on take of Gem and the Holograms. And in fact, you can see a picture of it if you are on my Pinterest and go to the link there. But I guess I'll just put a link on it anyway. Thank you guys. Yeah, I know everyone makes mistakes now and then, and yeah, I mean, yeah. Thank you for the music being lit. I thought I was lit too myself, Mustard Seed of Faith. Okay, so what's the thing I was gonna say? Yes. So that happened. But if you guys also were paying attention as this video was going, I got a Patreon! Yeah! I didn't think I would do it, but a friend of mine, she got me. I mean, I knew about Patreon, but she kind of gave me that boost of, oh, maybe you should try. And I thought, well, who's gonna want to see my stuff? So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try it. I'll try it out. And also, I have a Redbubble, which is like it's like, have you ever heard of Zazzle? If not, then here's another example. It's like a clothing art website where you can put your art in their items, and then people, of course, pay for them. Now, I haven't been doing much there, but I do have some stuff like my picture of me, Grateful Rainbow, and if you like, you can buy me any way you want. That's not wrong, of course. Like, get your mind out the gutter if you're thinking such. Other than that, but it's not really, but just in case for people who want to contact me via, oh, thank you, Mustard Seed of Faith. For anybody who wants to, see or contact me through Instagram, I have that too. It's funny because I have people following me, but I only have like a few people and a few following actually. So, other than that, yes, I want you hopefully to see those things. And I will talk more about my Patreon in a few. But another thing I also want to mention is I'm also in other social pages like I kind of mentioned, Pinterest, and also Google Plus. Thank you, Mustard Seed of Faith. But other than that, it's Daijovu. It's fine. So, I have some other things I want to talk about also, and we're almost kind of done here. Not really, not really. We still got time. Don't worry. What was I thinking? Oh yes. Guess what? Also, yeah, I know no one's donated because this is my first time announcing it. I wanted it to be, yes, Ethan. I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted it to be like, oh snap. Oh, thank you, Ethan. That really, I thought I could cry right now. Anyway, not only that, but I'm making, yes, because I am a tinkerer. I just mess with technology a lot. I'm making my own website. Like I see Wix, GoDaddy, and whatever else helps with websites, but I'm making my own website, and you can also see that on my Patreon and how far I'm getting there. Because I want to make a website where, like, it's not really YouTube. Because the thing with YouTube, sometimes weird ads come up. So I'm gonna have it where ads like that don't really come up. Like ads will come up, but nothing like nasty or whatnot. Hopefully, I pray. And I'll be making my own web games in there, putting my videos and animations in there, like episodes and stuff. I would love to do that. Lord knows I do. And like games. Like I said games, didn't I? Oh, speaking of games, I was gonna make, you know what, for you guys, I'll do it for you guys. I have, you know what, no, Patreon. Thank you, Glaze47. I almost was tempted, I almost showed you something, but I changed my mind. So, let's see. Yes, I'm going to also do not just web games, but literal games. Now, I know it's more than I can take, but the thing is, I want to be busy because you ever have those feelings when you have too many or not a lot of things to do, and it's like, what else is there to do? That's me. So I have different things where I have different ways of making stories. Oh, and speaking of stories, we're gonna take a pause here in this so-called thing, and I'm gonna show you something. Not you. Let's see. Properties. Let's see real fast. I don't know why this messed up. Oh well. Pause when not visible. No. How you start from the beginning? No, no, not loop. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Oh, all right, here we go. All right, so the thing I want to tell you, and if you notice things are going faster, I am also doing webtoons. Yes, yes, webtoons, because it's time for me to shine and show what I can do. The pictures that is being drawn right now is a speed draw of a. Let's see. I had it all planned, but of course things don't always go as they're supposed to. Here we go. I have a webtoon about these three brothers. Yes, three brothers, and their last name is Bell Pepper. And I had it where I based them off the peppers, like the bell peppers, and it would be green, red, and yellow. The genre I have for it is that it's heartwarming, has to do with high school romance, and brothers, first love, and of course comedy, and I should say slice of life. The thing is, and my synopsis for it is one of the most scariest things to do. Like, what is the most scariest thing you can do? And it's to tell your crush that you like her, of course. So, meet the Bell Pepper brothers. Each have a romantic dream to be with someone they love. And we're going to follow them with their romantic mishaps and misadventures, and as they go through life and high school, with romance just a moment away. So I have him on the left, the one who's going to represent the yellow pepper, right there on the left. And then as soon as the picture goes, you'll see the second brother. I thought I had their ages, but not yet. They might just be the same age. They might as well, but I probably won't do that. But the one that's going to be drawn is going to be the red pepper, and then the one on the right will, of course, be the green pepper. And so I have it where uh, it would be, cute. That's okay. Yes, Ethan, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. And I just want to see what I can do with my comic skills. It's time that I try and not be afraid. Um, for the girls, I thought, girls, they would be interesting cast too. I didn't draw them for this one. Aw, thanks, Blaze. Oh yeah, I forgot to add. Yes, they are Christian guys because I don't see that around there. I mean, I do like with some Christian websites and whatnot, but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hurry. The thing about webtoons, yeah, yes, they are gonna be in high school because I felt like not. I mean, I sound lazy, but I think that it'll be easier to write from there. And I mean, I went there, so some relation. I would, though, for any guys that are interested or would like to see it or are concerned, I would like to take like your advice on how things should be since I'm not a guy and I kind of don't want to make too many mistakes on this. I mean, sure, mistakes are a given, but I'm going to try anyway and see what I can do because I like making shonen things or anything that has to relate to guys. I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? If I'm a girl, then I'm a little interested in the guys' world, and then if so, and if vice versa. I mean, it makes sense. But I do have a little bit of girl ideas, but I don't really work on them, so sorry. So are these? Sorry. I thought of that. I thought of that Shadow Fang, and I thought maybe it would just be easier if I just have them resemble the plant. I said the plant. I mean, there's a plant. I just thought it'd be easier for them to do it. So yeah, they would be around their teens. Glaze, yeah, they would Glaze Ice 471. They would be around those ages. But yeah, I do have it. I do have it like that. Like for instance, if you see the one on the left, he's in love. He likes somebody, but she doesn't know that. The person that he likes, she doesn't even know that he likes her. And then the one in the middle, there is a girl that does like her, but let's just say they don't get along pretty well. And I would like to hopefully show that as comedic, and but slowly they're together. And then the green one, there's a girl that likes him, but he's gonna take his time with her and he analyzes her, not like in a weird way, but it's like But it's like, hmm, it's her again, huh? Well then, I do have a fondness for her. Like he's kind of the mysterious one, and I thought, all right. So then, yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah, VeggieTales anime version, except it's not all the veggies. It is not. Oh, oh, oh! I could do something though. That would be funny. I didn't even think about that. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. All right. So I think it. Now the next thing that I would like to try now is you. If you guys saw my transformation guide that I made, that was a very long time ago. And yes, whoever guessed it, around 2009. Good job. I'm old. But no, this one is going to be a shonen. That's also a webtoon I would like to really, really try to put my hands in. I called it because I looked at videos of how to do webtoons, and sometimes you just have to do it. So for this one, I'm just doing it, and I called it, and I might just keep the title because it's so ridiculous. And usually, well, not usually, but mostly, ridiculous titles get picked up quickly, especially in anime and manga. If anyone ever noticed that. Anyway, I called it though Super Epic Team of Dire City. Yes, dire, like oh help us type. And the point of this webtoon, now it's an action one, and it does involve transformations. It involves comedy, of course, and teams, like team building. I don't think anyone has something like this like I do, except for, well, that they're Christian. But other than that, I have it that after fighting dangerous villains, this is a synopsis here. After fighting dangerous villains and terrible monsters, it's nice to be paid well off with, wait, cheese puffs? That's what you earn when you work in the super epic team of Dire City, a secret ongoing fighting squad whose mission is to protect total domination from Surge. But with school, doubt, and bad teamwork, the team will have to fix each other before they can fix anything else. So the team themselves are already in in peril. But that's the point that's going to be exciting. The person that's being drawn right now is a character that I thought, okay, this is easy to draw because I read some tips that it needs to be easy to draw so that you can continue, continue, continue. But I still kind of want that anime feel to it, so that's what I would like to do for him. Um, Other than that, there's other characters, but they're not being shown today, of course. And I just want to see where I go from this. You know what I'm saying? Mustard seed face. What do you mean? You cannot. Um. Anyway, what do you mean? But yeah, I really want to see how far I go on this, and I thought, well, I don't think anyone, once again, has this idea, and why not try and see? Just like with the bell pepper guys. The bell pepper guys, I call them the brothers, right? The bell pepper. Let's stop. Okay, so with that, yes, as you can see, I'm just making multiple shots here to see how far this will go, and hopefully it'll work. I think people will like my characters. I have them completely out of this world almost kind of. You hopefully one of you guys will like them because all of them are gonna be guys as far as I'm concerned. And before anyone says anything, it'll be a normal romance. It's funny. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. I don't like Dragon Ball. Oh, but no, he's not. He's not. If anything, he is so weak compared to Goku as far as I'm concerned. Oh my goodness, he's a normal human being. Not even close. He wouldn't make it in a fight with him. And that's where transformation comes in, because that's where he gets his powers from, and how he can do all the things he can do. Go Power Ranger. Yeah, I have to admit it is Power Ranger-esque because guess what? I like Power Ranger things, but they're always not to say it's a bad thing, but there's only a few instances where Power Rangers are adults or semi-teens, if that's even a thing, and they have magic, and I don't want magic in my stuff as far as I'm concerned. But we'll see how far this will go, and Hopefully people will like it. And if you go to my Patreon, you can see a comic of how far it is because I was practicing with webcomic with it. So if you like, you can go there. So, all right, another one though, another webcomic I would like to also try has to do with a girl. Yes, finally a girl, right? And she, I'm not gonna tell all, but let's just say I put a little bit of me inside of her when it comes to her character. The themes that I would like for her to have, though, at least this is called, not called, but it's gonna be, of course, comedy, high school romance, and I don't know why, but I said funny hijinks. So the story, though, it centers around a 14-year-old Yuraki Togo. As we follow her somewhat interesting life, she takes the smallest thing to something else, or vice versa. So I have her where she is a Christian, but something happened to her that she lost something about herself, and that's where the love interest, or at least potential love interest, Takumi comes in, of whom he's like, I remember you. You gave me that book that saved my life. Salvation wise, that is. And she's like, I'm sorry, who are you? And that's where Takumi, who I don't have him right now, but he is a very important character. In fact, he could probably be the first character, but both of them are the first character. She's like, okay, you're weird. I don't know you, but I'm gonna call you Pumpkin because he has orange hair. It's funny how everything's relating to food. Anyway, but I have her in a way that if you ever see like those mangas like with the four panels type of stuff, I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting, and I want to see if I can do that. Like, how can I make a four-panel thing of something? Like, I thought that was like, oh, that's so lazy. Why can't you make more? No, the fact is, it takes way more work and effort just to make more than four panels or pages or whatever. I give credit, and I'm sorry I even thought that or didn't do the research I was supposed to. But you know what? That's okay. So with Yuraki though, and I thought Toga would be a cool last name for her. It would be that she would, but slowly gain interest for Takumi, but she makes fun of him as she grows, and I mean, sooner or later she'll fall in love with him. We don't know when. She needs time. She went through something terrible. What you say? I'll never tell you because you have to read it. Ha ha ha. Not only that, I kind of like the hairstyle that I give her. Like, I wanted it like not too flashy because usually the girls are like flashy, or it's at least in the Japanese way. They have it too out there. So I thought, okay, something simple. Like, I like the short bob look, and I kind of wanted to give her. Thank you, Glace. Uh, I thought I'd just give her like that that very normal bowl cut type of hairstyle. That way, it could be kind of easier to animate if I ever wanted to do that for her. Um, Other than that, I just thought, oh, this would be funny to watch. If you ever like saw Oran High School, I could really, really, really like their art, especially their animation and how everything moves so like smoothly and whatnot. I know that's the company of Bones, but I like Bones. Um, but other than that, hopefully, because I actually practice with her, maybe I should copy and scan the uh, what was it? Yeah, the comic strips that I had that I started, because she was actually the first one that I started with practicing and getting all the information that I needed. So maybe I can show that in via Patreon or Pinterest. It depends on how I feel. Other than that, of course, there are other characters. I also have her older brother, and I also have it where she has like not problems at home because it's not really at home, it's just her. So it's kind of like if for people who have like problems within themselves, um, or like they don't know what to do with life, or at least that's how I do, because that's how I feel sometimes. I thought, okay, let me kind of write this down. Let me see what I can do with that and see if people will like it, and maybe I'll discover something about myself. Um, Hopefully I can make it cute because I am not the best person when it comes to cuteness, but apparently people say she's adorable, so I guess I'm alright. But yeah, hopefully that'll be a thing. Also in Webtoon, nothing really shonen-y. So then, though, the next thing that's coming up, if I remember. Oh, yeah, now I remember. I'm sure you heard of him before, but this is more, I guess it's kind of like Power Rangery, but not really, because it's one. Oh, no, it's not. That's why. It's, if you guys ever heard of, Kikaido or Kamen Rider, before, like, all these team stuff, like there's that one man hero or that nasty but sadly samurai flamenco. I kind of like things like that. Whereas that one hero, and it's kind of but not really easy to make characters that are only one hero. But I thought, you know what, why not? And I thought of this one, and his name I mentioned before in my update of January was Upbeat Safe Cartoon. I like this guy so much. I just thought, you know what? Let's think of a theme, put it in, and see where it goes from there. And there he came. But he was a long, long time ago. Uh, thank you, Master Seed of Faith. Um, but he's from Sweek. Um, okay, all right, we can talk about that. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, I misread. No. He is Upbeat Safe Cartoon, and if I can find a thing I need because I had it, but now it's not with me and is making it bad. Okay. I think I found it. Okay, so with him, however, I have him based off music, of course, and having to deal with being a young adult. Uh, I know I'm not a male once again, but I still want to try with this because I really like Toketsu. I probably saying that wrong. If I'm wrong, just correct me, and I'm sorry. But I like things like that, where it's like that one hero who has to save the day. And I thought, oh, he could be funny and easy. Like, I had him easy to draw at first, but then I thought he doesn't look cool if I draw him like, what's the word? Simple, simple. So he's probably going to be the hardest one because not only that, I have to do backgrounds, and I am not the best with backgrounds, and I'm going to have to practice with that, whether I like it or not, for all of them, really. I mean, it's a given. I can't unless I pay somebody, but how am I gonna pay them if I don't even have it myself? Which, by the way, yes, the themes, of course, will include action, comedy, a boy transformation, monster, and mystery, and it has to deal with courage too, because he's not the most, how you want to say it, his bravery is, he's a bit of a, I guess, chicken, if you want to call it that. So, here's a synopsis of it now that I finally found it. A young man becomes the defender of his beloved town, undergoing the Persona Tune, the upbeat safeguard of Jaunty Valley, stopping crime and monster outbreaks one beat at a time. And I thought, oh, okay. Yes, I would like it to be, oh my goodness, yes, Shadowfang. I would like that my transformations would be even cooler or even more unique than Kamen Rider, because they have some okay transformations. Sometimes I feel it's a bit repetitive, but I thought, hey, why not? Why I should do something? Why can't I try? And it's because of that I mean, that and sadly Sailor Moon, but it's just a transformation. But yes, I would like that. I would like to do transformations because I don't think a lot of people are doing that. At least Japan. Japan does it, but not to the degree I would like it. And sometimes it just gets weird, or it's not enough. Like there's not enough story, and I kind of, or the story is just bad, and I can't watch it because of magic, and I can't because it's against my soul. I don't like it. Anyway, it's against my beliefs, really. But no. Other than that, yes, I would like that I do that, but that's gonna take time, especially now that I'm on a new how you wanna call it? Yes, new software, like I mentioned earlier. It's new. I have to get used to Clip Studio, Paint EX before, I can get this going. If you ever saw my little update, like my little animation I did, like it's coming, don't miss it. Then that's the one I did do by practicing animation on there. I've been looking at animation clips, not clips, videos and stuff and how things work. So hopefully that will work. Okay, okay, almost at the end actually here. Not the video, but, well, kind of the video. The next thing I made is actually in Sweek, which I will put a link to it, like the gem story, was about Ko. Ko spelled Ko. Ko. Like Ko, but it's you know, the name is pronounced Ko. And I have him with the themes and genre that is heartwarming. It has to deal with mystery, friendship, the sea, island, like in one island as far as I'm concerned, sea creatures, and fantasy. And it's kind of kiddish, but I thought, well, maybe people might get interested. But I need to practice my. I'll get to that actually in a minute. The synopsis though is that you join Ko and his underwater friends on a glorious, mysterious island filled with wonder. What wonder, you say? Well, let's just say that all the sea water creatures, as far as I'm concerned, from the sea, are huge. Are huge. Like they're almost whale size. So a normal like goldfish is as big as a cow. Nothing is normal about this island, and neither is Ko. I had that there was a little competition based off Sweet called Micro Day, and the point was that you had to make a story. Yeah, yeah, just like that, Shadow Fang. And the point of the micro day was to make a story under what was it, 100 characters, and be able to, make a compelling story. And I entered, but like I said, I think what was that, May? I think that was the May update when I said I lost that one. Yeah, I think I did. But people liked it though. People liked it. It wasn't a lot of people. It was people. And I thought, okay, maybe I can try this out. But as I said, this is more for Sweet, so it's not gonna. I would like. This is the thing. I would like it to be a webtoon. Like I would. But here's the thing. I need practice when it comes to doing water. Now I know I showed my underwater gentleman picture, but I'm talking about like drawing water in a way that's like nice and clear. I have a vision for this thing that's visually appealing. So I really want to study how water and other creatures work, and just the color blue in general. I just want to. Yeah, thank you, Delay Size 471. I just really want to make sure that is the most I like movie esque almost, but I really want that my art is more superior for this one here. So as far as I'm concerned, and for the writing format I have for it, it's going to be like written like a novel. So I guess you can have your imagination how things work, and when you see it, it's like whoa, and everything is all colorful and whatnot. And I thought, okay, this can be a thing. One day it can. Alright, so the last one though, that's also a Sweet, but I really want to make it a webtoon, but I need to practice my backgrounds, and I know it's going to hurt it bad if I don't. I call this though the Guild Detectives. Guild like Guild Detectives. And I kept it because when you abbreviate it, it's GD, and I thought that sounded kind of cool. I have this as one of my mystery ideas. So wait, how big was the wheel? Something like that. Yeah, yeah, the whales would be size skyscraper. See, I told you this island is weird, and that's why you're like, why are all the creatures so big? What happened? Did something spill? Are we in trouble? But other than that, back to Guild Detectives. I want to try my mystery side and see what I can do with, mysteries. Because I think that I should try almost every genre and see where I go from there. If I stink, I stink. If I don't, well, great for me. Now I have a whole bunch of other things I can make and draw from that. But like I said, also though, because everything's kind of like a theme here. This is also gonna have transformations, but really it's because of the suit and whatnot that they have to wear. Because as they are solving questions, because it is once again based around high school, I do have it where they how you want to say it? How you want to say this? They they're you know it's more complex than it sounds. But hopefully I can get to that, and maybe it'll become a thing one day. And people will like it, and maybe cosplay. And I don't know how, because people who cosplay are just, oh, I don't know how they do it with those costumes. It's just, whoo, they're good. Like some of them are like really good. So I didn't say it, but it's kind of given. The genre is mystery, action, teamwork, truth. Has to do with the truth. School and guys again. So I have him. His name is Muriel Tagalong, and his teenage friends, like two of them at least, who become a famous group of detectives that solve and stop monster attacks through their detective skill. So I have an interesting way of how that will work, but it's gonna take a while. So that's why when it comes to webtooning it, I don't want to. I really want to do well on that. So it's gonna be put off until then. But you know what? That's okay. It's best that I have it ready then. Oh, here, look at it. I can't do that to people. So, other than that, I'm gonna go a little towards how you want to say it. Oh, my animations. Unrelated, but no. People ask me that. No, Timothy will not be in this one. If he wasn't like a ghost or something like that, like a spirit itself, I know like maybe people think, oh, you're overdoing it. No, I don't like that. Sorry, if he was like just an evil train, then I would have let him in, but he's not. Oh, so no. But no. As for Thomas, though, I will, but as you can see, this is a new, what do you want to call it? I might as well work on one of these. Seeing that it's a new, how you want to call it? Software. Thank you. Seeing that it's a new software, it's gonna take me a while to do Thomas. Like legit. But this time though, you guys can believe and know. She's actually doing it because in the past, like I told you, my laptop wasn't working, so I couldn't. Well, I broke the cord. Fine, I broke the cord, so it wasn't like I could work on it. I mean, I could, but I would get. If you guys saw the first episode, it was kind of. If anyone noticed, because it wasn't clean to me, but it's jaggedy. The lines are jaggedy. Who wants to see jaggedy lines? Especially in animation, it's supposed to be crisp and line, and that's why I bought this certain software so that the lines would be more crisp and that it won't look so as you can see right now, and I can fix and adjust that. Other than that, though, the second episode will come, and I would love to say what month it would come. Like, I don't want to wait too long because I know you guys waited for such a long time, but you know what? It's okay. You guys are a very patient audience, and I do not, like I say, I don't deserve you guys at all. I thought for sure the audience I would get would be like, "Where's the next episode? We're dying here," but no, apparently not. Oh well, thanks, but I want to do better. Like, if I can do better, let me do better. But I just didn't like those lines. So, so the thing is with that, I will have episode 2 coming very not soon. Cause see, I want to say that, but like I said, I need to learn how to use this software for not just animation, but for comics too, and drawing in general. So hopefully that will work, especially with Patreon, which I'll talk about more in just a minute. There's other things that I also mentioned, like from my other updates, like what was it I had? It was dang on I cursed. I'm sorry. It was yeah, it was Rags. It was like it's a kid show with dogs, like people in dog costumes. And then Buzzots, which I have some inkling feeling about. And then VeggieTales, I said I would do it, and I didn't do it yet. I'm sorry. There were a lot of people who were like, VeggieTales! And I'm like, yeah, and I didn't do that. Also, just a hint, a little bit of a sneak peek. I might not a sneak peek TV, but I might do Larry Boy. If anyone ever heard of Larry Boy, because I thought, oh, that'd be interesting if that was animated as an anime, and if he was a human, that'd be very interesting to watch. Because I think it has actually some potential, at least for my fan-made mind of how it could be. And then the other stuff is now this is personal. This is more personal. it would be Plant Versus. Like, if anyone remember the plant thing I did, I didn't, and you guys saw the storyboard for it. If not, check it out after this video. Um, it has to deal with the plants that are working and well the things that make a plant a plant. And I had an idea for it, and like maybe like I'm gonna say a little mini thing about it, story about it. Like oh, it's plants, and they don't know that they're supposed to be working with each other, cheddar, each other to protect the plant of which they are living in. And I have it that they fight each other and whatnot, which leads me to another game I will get to in just a minute. Another thing I want to also, which kind of goes towards my webtoon in a sense, is I want to make more transformations. Like I want to make my own transformations, but more for guys because there are some for guys in anime, but any guys that are here or girls. But I'm kind of going towards the guys here. Don't you ever think the transformations they do is like why are you exposing them like that? Or like I mean, they're guilty for the girls too, but I'm like, why can't there be good transformation for guys? It's not like you. It's not that hard. But I mean, I do see them. But this is the thing. Once again, they're great transformations, but I can't watch the show because it has magic, or it's like this is a stupid story and it's not gonna last too long, or it's an OVA and then it ends too quickly, and that's sad to me. So you know what? Ever since I was young, I'm like, I'm gonna do my own, and then that way I don't have to worry about stuff. So I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I know, but I don't have to use Timothy for horror. In fact, isn't like Timothy made up? I thought he was made up. Anyway, there's other ways to have horror though. I don't have to use them specifically. I mean, I know he's popular and all, but I'd rather not use him. It goes against my conscience. Another thing. Oh, I messed up this finger. Oh, another thing that I would like to also animate. If you guys ever heard of it, and I'm going to. I mean, she probably doesn't know, but I'm gonna shout her out anyway. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. It's Micah Cheens. I'm gonna put the playlist of music that I listen from her, and it's Christian like horror. And I think that some of those songs can be animated, like in an anime way, because you know me. I think that it'd be cool if those songs were animated and if I could animate them. But once again, it's one of those things where I want to have it, nice looking. I don't want to look bad because who wants to look at bad stuff? It's one thing that someone does like their darnest best. Oh, I curse. They can do their best, but it's another thing when they do badly, like, oh, this could have been better quality or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this hand for now and come back. Okay, so yeah, yes, those are the animations I would like to do. So, all right, back to what was it? Defining? Yes, Plant Versus, the one with the plants, was supposed to be a fighting game. It was one I wanted to do when I was in high school, but you don't have so much time to finish a science project, so I only made a comic for it, of which my teacher had, and I don't know where it is from then on, but I got an A on it. But other than that, I wanted to make a fighting game with them because I like fighting games too, and I want to make one. And so, if I am fortunate enough, I don't know which programs to use exactly. Like, is it Udemy? Is it for real? I don't know. I'm having some love and hate relationship with Unity. I might get Unreal, but once again, it's like testing this new software. I have to test it, so it's more likely that I'm going to get Unreal. So I want to try that and tinker with some gaming. Now I know gaming takes even longer, so maybe if I'm blessed, maybe some people will help me. There's one YouTuber, I don't know if he knows this, but I guess I'll shout out like I did the other woman. Devon Burgess, he's making a Christian game, which I'm like, okay, I'd like to try this out and see how it works because it has some fighting element. It has a story, I believe, and a fighting thing about it. And I'm like, oh, okay, because you like fight off the demons and whatnot. And I thought, oh, that's very interesting. And I have him on my Instagram. So Devon Burgess, if you ever want to see him, you can go on my Instagram or even on YouTube because he's also on YouTube. So let's see. Another thing. Oh yeah. which goes towards my game. I'm making a Christian game too, or at least I really do via like a visual novel. Like, have you guys ever heard of what's that thing? Last Night Birth something EX. I don't know. I'm sorry, but the thing is, I want to make it a fighting game, but something that helps you literally understand the Bible better. Because I find it is hard even for me sometimes, or not hard, but like it could be a bit more exciting. Not saying there's other ways to do it, but I thought if there was like an anime feel to it and stories to it, of which I also have in my Patreon for those who would like to know more about it, how I have like each character have their own like story arc and it's up to you to finish them. And then there I would like I've been told because I looked at videos of video gaming how multiplayer is really hard to make. So I don't know, but I would like that. That's in my thing that it is how you want to call it multiplayer. But the point of Bible battle is that it's a battle, and I don't want to give too much, but let's just say it does involve fighting, and it involves your memory. But in a way, like if you ever heard of Kahoot, in a way that's like more like invigorating. I don't want to put too much because someone might get this idea, and then you won't be surprised because I have a demo. I'm working on a demo for it. It's not complete or whatnot, but I do have the demo. How you want to say it? The script. Yeah, I have it all written and everything for the demo. And hopefully, when it's done, I can show you guys it, and then maybe you guys can show me or you playing it. Like that would be awesome if you guys could do that. So, other than that, though, I think. Oh, okay. So I think we're about to end it here. I have it that I will be busy after everything I just said. Yes, I'm going to be busy this month. I am going to be so busy with my website, my animations, the webtoons, and Thomas. Look, I don't know about you guys, but when I make a promise in the internet, I keep that promise. I don't want to be those YouTubers that say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," and then sadly they don't, and then you're thinking to yourself, "Why did I subscribe to you?" So I hope that you guys can wait up more, like just more until it's finished. Like I don't want it to be like, "Oh, she went too quick on this," or "Oh my goodness, she didn't even try," because I don't want you guys to have that. It's not fair. And you guys waited so long. And I said what I said. I meant what I meant. Just like Horton said from Dr. Seuss. You know what I mean. Look it up. Anyway, other than that, a thing that I thought would be special, and we're going to end it now. But if you have like any questions about the Thomas anime or anything, or Thomas, I guess in general, go ahead and do that. But while you guys are asking questions and I answer them, I am going to create or animate. Oh boy, I pressed the wrong thing. I'm going to animate an intro and an outro for my channel because guess what? I don't have one. Everyone else has something, and I just start like, here it is. Like no, I'm going to make an outro and or intro so that way when people will be like, oh, it's her finally. So that's what I'm going to do. As you guys ask me questions or any concerns or even stuff that I just mentioned for my stuff or Patreon. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you might go right ahead. I'm going to try and think of an outro or an intro for this channel. So go right ahead. All questions are open. And now, let's see. I kind of want to be cute. So we need a regular pencil, so I ain't gonna do this now. Let's think. I wanna be cute, so let's see, like, so like, so like something like that going. Let's see. So it'll be like a bounce. Yeah, it'll be a bounce thing. Like I twirl or something, so let's do another color because I can't see. So it's like, you know what, I'm gonna use pen because I like, well, let me use another, let's see, I'm gonna, right here, let's do this right here, and then I'm like, Let's see. Yeah. I guess also because whatever. Um, let's see. One. You know what? You know what? I do. I do. I do want to ship like the girls and the boys. Like I do. But I hear so many people and their opinions, and they're not bad opinions. Like I like Thomas with Rosie, and then I want, I really want like see, it's like this. I've been hearing, especially with one of my subscribers, like Emily and not Thomas, Emily and James, and I thought, really, them? Like that's interesting. I never thought of them together. But like I like Rosie and Thomas, but then people are like, no, Rosie and James, and I'm like, are you what? Like why? Why? Because I like I didn't I look I have yet to see the movie, but I would like to see the movie with Ashima, the Grand Adventure. What was it? The King of not King of the Rail. That's old. It was the one with Ashima. She's like an Indian. She's like Indian train. And if you ever heard this song, like you have to be who you are, she like helps Thomas understands like who he is. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. They should be a couple. And then I saw like Thomas Collective, Creator Collective, yeah, Creator Collective, and they're like they put some like his like, oh yeah, Thomas it sure is shy around Ashima, huh? Like I really want them to be together, and then I don't. Oh, and then the rest, of course, like Toby and Henrietta, and there's one or two engines that they're I don't think if they're how you wanna call it. They're not shown a lot, I don't think, but it's Luke and was it Belle? It was some type of French train, but I thought that was so cute. See, and then all right, great. Now it's James and Molly. Really? Yeah. You see, this is the thing about Tom. Okay, here's this. All right, get ready for this. Ready? I have it that Emily and Thomas is more likely not to be a thing. I have him like she's more of a bigger sister to him. That's what I envision, I guess. I see them as a couple, like I do, but at the same time, it's like it's more like a brother sister thing going here. So that's what I kind of had for them. So I can see that though. I can see that. Okay. I know I said I was gonna do an outro and intro for this thing, but it takes me time to do that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to inking. Yeah, that's what it's called. My bad. I should have blew my nose. That was disgusting. The Great Race. Yes, that's the name of it. Yes, that's the one. Millie. That was the one. Luke and Millie. I thought that was so cute. The episode where they switched jobs. I don't know if you saw that, so I won't say anymore. But I thought, oh my dear, why is this animated? It's like, well, anime wise, I thought that would be so cute. So, other than that, I thought, okay, why not? So, let's see. Let me see about this ink real fast. So because I did it last time, I thought, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Or, well, maybe not. Let's see. So yeah, that's. I think I'm gonna cut it here. That's all I had to say for this update. You will be seeing Thomas episode 2 coming soon. More likely not this year, because that'd be fast though. Next year, or not like no, not like 2019, 20. I mean, 2019 something. It'd be very ironic if it came the same month I did the other one, like January something. I'm just gonna say that'd be ironic. That'd be funny. So, you know, I think that will be it for here. I'm gonna stop here. So another thing I want to say before I stop is like, thank you so much for coming. It's not what I thought, but you know what? I have to try, right? So, oh, this doesn't look too bad. This is not bad. Let's see. We cut this we cut off oh, okay, not bad. I gotta fix this though. Ugh. Okay, but other than that, okay, we're going to end it here where I say this, and we're just gonna put this up here. All right, so I'm gonna say this here. Thank you once again for coming. It was a pleasure. I hope any of my ideas got to you or anything that was of your concern. Boy, I can't draw me. Um, um, you liked or you were interested in. Yes, please check out my Patreon. And like I always say, ahem, have a blessed day, night, or afternoon. And once again, thank you so much for subbing me. I am ever blessed and grateful. You guys are great. Bye. Until next time, Rainbow signing off.